Hey lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name's Lisa and I'm going to put you through a nice, slow and relaxing practice today. It's mostly sitting down or lying down to help release any stress or anxiety or tension that you may be feeling. So I hope this brings some relief to you today. So we're just going to start off in that cross-legged position. I want you to push into your sitting bones. I want you to lift up through your core, and I want you just to pop your hands onto your knees. I want you to think about stacking each vertebrae one above the other. I'll relax from the shoulders down away from the ears, closing your eyes if it feels good. And just begin by taking a few deep inhales and exhales. As you breathe in, fill your belly and fill your lungs. And as you exhale, just release. And as you breathe, I want you to notice where your body's holding on to any tension or stress. And as you exhale, you let it go. And one more breath here. And release. Now allow the eyes to open, take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you just to bring that right ear down towards the right shoulder. Just a gentle stretch in our neck, and just make sure you are allowing the shoulders just to shrug down onto the back. Again, you make sure you breathe into your stretches, that you breathe with ease, just noticing if you're holding tightness there. Beautiful. And when you inhale again, I want you to slowly come into center and bring that left ear down towards the left shoulder. Again, you're keeping your spine long, you're pushing down into your sitting bones. Beautiful. When you take your time, I want you to breathe in as you slowly roll the head down, allowing it to feel heavy, and bring that right ear to that right shoulder. And then repeat again, slow and steady to the other side. Just little half circles. Again, just letting go of any tension or tightness that you're holding up here. This is where we hold a lot of our stress in our neck and shoulders. So just let it release. Let the head feel heavy, the shoulders on the back. And just one more. Slow and controlled. And then come into center. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into a few cat-cows from seated, so hands are still on the knees. As you inhale, I want you to slowly extend through the back, open up through your heart and lift your chin. As we exhale, we draw the navel in towards the spine, we round our back and we curl. So we inhale as we dip, we relax the shoulders, we lift the chin. And as we exhale, we draw the tummy in and we curl. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, dip. The full body experience, waking up our spine, our neck, our cores. Flow with your breath, steady and slow. Beautiful. Opening up our hearts, our shoulders, our chest. Letting go of anything that we don't need to hold on to. Perfect. One more. Opening up our mid-back, our lower back, and even our upper back. Perfect. Well done. Now inhale, come into center. I'm going to work on just little circles, more on the lower back, opening up, taking your time, bringing a little bit of movement in. Into your bellies, our hips, our lower back. Make sure you're breathing in and out, taking your time. Perfect. And then change direction. You can have a little bit of fun with this. And let the head go with it if it feels good. And we're getting any creaks and crevices that we can't with a stretch alone. Amazing. Now come into the center. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to bring those hands up overhead, interlace the fingers, and exhale and press up towards the sky. Still pressing down in through those sitting bones. You're going to feel a stretch maybe in the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. I'm going to go into a few side bends. So as you inhale, push a little higher, and exhale, just a gentle stretch to the right. Take an inhale, and an exhale, pressing down into those sitting bones. Inhale into center, and exhale to the opposite direction. And you really want to push into the hands and press down into the sitting bones. And again, inhale to center. When you're ready, exhale to the right. See if you can dive a little deeper, but just ensure the left hip is still grounded and rooted. If you haven't lifted or rised, take that breath here. And we come into center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, push. Exhale, relax. And come back into center. As we exhale, bring the hands behind the body and push in, opening up the heart, the chest, the shoulders. Let the chin lift. Take that inhale. And on exhale, pressing into the knuckles and the fingers to protect the wrists. Take one more breath. Really press down through those arms. And from here, inhale, bring those hands up. And as we exhale, fold forward as far as you can. Now again, the sitting bones are still grounded, the body's still secure, the head's relaxed. Just take a little moment to again breathe. Take a moment just to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? We're nurturing our nervous system. We're relaxing our mind and our bodies. And take one more full breath here. Beautiful. Now you're going to inhale. We're going to bring ourselves all the way up. And we're going to go into a deeper side bend. So bring your right leg out for me. And bring your left foot into your thigh. Okay. And again, push into your sitting bones. We're going to go into a slightly deeper side stretch. So you're going to inhale, bring those hands up overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to lean down towards the right side. Now again, you're pushing down to this left sitting bone. And you're reaching up through that left arm. Don't worry about how far you can go. Just make sure the sitting bones are grounded and rooted. And the breath can still flow. And again, you're really reaching with that left fingertips. You can feel the stretch down the side body and the shoulders, maybe in the lower back or the hips. Perfect. And you're always trying to reach that little bit further if you can. Amazing. Push down into that sitting bone. Don't allow it to lift or rise. When you take your next inhale, bring this left hand behind at 45 degrees. Push up through the left hip into your baby wild thing, where you reach back with the right. Now if that's too strong for you, you can stay seated. You can just reach behind, wherever feels good for you. Now you want to push into that right foot, press into those left fingers and knuckles. Squeeze up through the glutes, open up the heart, and really reach with that right hand. Amazing. Then when you're ready to inhale, come down. We're going to go into this right hamstring. Point your toes, turn the body towards the leg, and as you exhale, you're going to fall over that right leg. Now again, don't worry about how deep or how far you can go here. Listen to your body. You want to slightly challenge it, but not force it too much. It shouldn't be painful. We're calming our nervous system. If you point your toe, and this one actually, it'll make it a little easier. If you need to bend your knee a little bit, please do so. Make sure you don't feel too much pressure behind the knee. Beautiful. Take another breath here. And as you exhale, you try to relax a little deeper into where you are. Perfect. Can you have another breath? Allowing the spine to round, the back to relax. And inhale, bring it all the way up. Go into a few windscreen wipers. So bring the legs out in front, knees at 90, hands behind, feet as wide as the mat, and just rock the knees to the right and then to the left. Keeping the spine long, the chest open. Just working on a little bit of internal and external rotation of the hips. Perfect. Well done. Now we're going to do the other side. So the left leg's going to go out. The right foot is going to come in towards your right thigh. And we're going to go into that deep side stretch from here. So take that inhale all the way up, push into the sitting bones. As we exhale, come down towards that left side. Now you're trying to open up the shoulder. You're trying to reach with that right hand. And you're always breathing. We're pushing down through that right hip. And we're reaching with the left. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Make sure you can relax. Opening up the heart. Perfect. Take another deep breath here. See if you can reach yourself just a little bit further. Reaching with those fingertips. Well done. And when you're ready, take that inhale. Bring that right hand behind into your baby wild thing. Push into your left hand. Reach back with that left arm. Strong right arm. Now remember, you're pushing into the left foot to protect your wrists. Push into the right knuckles and fingers. The hips are up, the head's relaxed, the heart is open. You're reaching as far as you can. Beautiful. Now again, make sure you're finding breath in the strength move as well as the stretch move. Beautiful, guys. Can you find another breath here? You're doing amazing. You're doing wonderful. Let that stress go. Let that tension go. Inhale as we come down. We're going to go into that hamstring stretch towards the left. Point your toes to allow yourself to go that little bit deeper. And again, don't worry. You might be up here. You might be able to dive a little deeper. It's not about how far or deep you can go. It is how you feel in your pose. You want to feel relaxed. You want to feel that you're letting go. You're doing amazing. Relax your head, allow the spine to round, still lift up through your cores. Beautiful. I want you to take another 2 full breaths here. Let the head relax. Notice the sound of your breath. Check in with your body. The sitting bones are still grounded and rooted. Perfect. Allow yourself to fall a little deeper the more you let go. Then slowly bring yourself back up. Bring those legs in front. A little narrower this time. And then just side to side into your windscreen wipers. Again, keep the shoulders on your back. The spine nice and long. The heart is open. Your posture's everything here. Beautiful. Now I want you to take your time, bring yourselves around so you're now on your hands and knees. Now from there, I just want you to do a few cat-cows. So spread the fingertips, untuck the toes, and just a few cat-cows in this position. So you inhale as you dip, you exhale as you curve. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now just make sure that the dip is only ever so slight. If you feel any pressure in the spine, don't dip as much. But lift up through your core to support it. Relaxing the shoulders, lifting your chin. Breathing in as you dip. Strong feet, strong hands, relaxed body. And then come into center. Now from there, we're going to bring this right leg out and we're going to swing the right leg outside the right hand. You can use your prop or your block if you need to for your hands. Readjust the knee if you need to, allow that knee to sink down. So squeezing the glute, pushing the hip down towards the floor is important. I like to go up onto my fingertips. You don't have to go there if it doesn't feel good. Now I want you to feel that stretch on the left thigh. So push into your left foot, push into your left knee, keep those arms strong and relax those shoulders. You're doing really good. I want you to open the heart. Beautiful. Hold it. Well done. Take one more breath here. Let gravity do its work here. Perfect. Now that right leg, I want you to shimmy it through so that the right shin is now in front of your mat. Bring the left around so you have two 90 degrees in your knees. The front one being at 90 degrees is the most important. Put the fingers either side of your foot and your knee. Now you want to push into the back knee and back foot to put the hip into position. You want to inhale as we open. We're going to flow down as we exhale over that front leg. And we're going to inhale up. This is your deer pose, kind of similar to pigeon pose, but not as deep. So exhale and inhale, pushing into that back leg, working into those triceps and arms as well. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Feeling a stretch in your back and your hips. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, bring it up. Flow with your breath. Perfect. And as we then come up, bring the hands slightly behind, maybe at 45-degree angle. Push up. Open the heart. Relax those shoulders. Hold that ribcage down in place. Amazing. You've got this. Open the heart, relax the shoulders, and lift your chin. Well done. Strong arms. Perfect. Now from here, bring the hands to the front, swing your legs through. Exhale, come back into child's pose. Walk those hands away, relax your head. Again, if the shoulders are still feeling a little tight, a little bend and the elbows is okay, but open the knees, give yourself the space. Take a deep breath in here, again breathing into any areas you feel tension or stress, and just simply allow them to go. And then inhale, come back up. Now we're going to lift this left leg and we're going to swing the left leg now through. Again, you can go up onto your block or onto your fingertips. From there, sink that right hip down by pushing into the right foot, the right knee, opening up the heart, relaxing the shoulders. That's it. Just allow the shoulders to fall onto the back, and the heart is open. Well done. Keep pushing back and just relax into it. Use your breath to slowly allow yourself to get a little deeper, allowing gravity to do its work here. Perfect. One more breath. And then this left leg, we're going to sweep it across so it's now in line with the front of the mat. Remember, 90 degrees in the ankle, 90 degrees in the knee. The back leg, you can just shuffle about to what feels more comfortable. Hands either side. Take that inhale as we open up, and as we exhale, we fall over that front leg. As we inhale, we straighten the spine, we relax the shoulders, we lift the chin. We exhale, we fall. We inhale, we open. Flow with your breath. Taking your time. You're doing absolutely beautiful. 2 more. We're nearly there, last one. Good stuff, keep pressing into that back leg. As we come up, we walk those arms back at a slight angle. We push into the fingers, into the knuckles. We open up through the heart. We lift the chin, we push into the knees. And we keep those bodies strong. We're doing beautiful. Notice how that body feels already. Letting go of tension and stress and anxiety. Breathe it all away. Perfect. Now from here, walk forward for me. Bring your body all the way around. So we're now coming down onto our fronts. Now we're going to go into your Sphinx. Again, if you've got any issues with the lumbar vertebrae, be very mindful here. But you want to go down with your elbows under the shoulders. Spread the fingers, push into the elbows, relax the shoulders, allow them to fall away from the ears. Never shrug them up near the body. Now I want you to push into your feet. I want you to squeeze your glutes. I want you to push into your pubic bone. Lift up through your core to support the spine and lift your chin. Now find a few breaths here in your Sphinx pose. Beautiful. I want you to imagine you're trying to extend up through your crown, lengthening your tailbone. And take another breath. If you need to take a breather at any time, just come down onto the floor. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go into a side stretch. So I'm going to turn my right hand around. I'm going to roll onto the right side of my body, keeping the left foot in front. And I'm using this left hand for support. And I push into the right elbow, lift up through the crown again, and hold. Now if that's too deep for you, just come down a little lower. You can just stay on your side, one leg in front of the other. You can stay in Sphinx. But if the back allows it, push up with that left hand. You might feel a bit of a stretch in the hips and the shoulder and the chest. And again, keep this right elbow really strong. Beautiful. You might feel that stretch here in the side body. And then come back around for me, take your time. And we're going to go to the other side. So you can turn on the left hand, we're going to turn to the left side, the right foot is forward. And from here, push up into the left elbow, the right arm. If it's too strong, you can stay on the floor. Even lying here, it'll be okay. Now push that floor away with that right arm, push down into that left elbow. Beautiful. Take one more breath here, lifting up through the chin. Awesome. And from here, I'm just going to roll around straight under my back. I'm going to turn around, but just you roll onto your backs for me. I'm going to go into recline bound angle. So from here, bring the feet together, allow the knees to open. Now from here, I want you to make sure the lower back stays on the floor. My lower back likes to lift, okay? So sometimes it does that to allow the knees to open a little more. But I want you to push your lower back into the floor, allow the knees to come up higher if they need to. Now to make this a little easier, walk your feet further away. To make it a little harder, work the feet further up. Now draw that tummy in towards the spine and take a few breaths here, pressing your feet together. Feeling maybe a stretch in the inner groin, the hips. Again, the hips are our storage center of the body. This is where we hold all the emotion, all the anxiety, all the stress. So breathe into this area fully and deeply. And exhale, let it all go. Be setting an intention today to go with the flow, to not let stress get to you, to use your breath when you feel stress hitting. Beautiful. And I take one more breath here, just allowing gravity to allow the knees to fall just a little deeper. Perfect. And from here, just bring the knees in, just give them a wee gentle roll, just massaging into the lower backs. Perfect. And then you're going to inhale and come into your long stretch. Just like you're waking up in the morning, you're taking a big stretch from your fingers to your toes. Breathing in as you stretch. Breathing out as you relax. A full body stretch from head to toe. Amazing. One more breath is here. That's it. Now when you're ready, grab your right knee and give it a little gentle hug in. Pressing your back into the floor. Now if that's too much pressure, you can put your left foot on the floor. And that's it. Extend it out. Perfect. Well done. I'm going to flip this over, so if you want to stay here and you want to enjoy it again, you might be here in the bend. I'm going to put my right hand out to the side, the palm is down. And I'm going to use this left hand to bring this right knee over into a gentle spinal twist. Now, if you've gone to the left side, your eye gaze is going right. Beautiful. Now again, don't worry if you can't go too far over. Sometimes bending the knees makes it a little easier. Modify it, adjust it, have a little play with it. If you're where you should be, just use your breath. Amazing. Breathing in. As you breathe out, just allow yourself to go a little deeper. Perfect. One more breath. Bring yourself back around, hug both knees in, give yourself a little bit of movement before we do the other side. Now extend that right leg, hugging the left knee in towards the body. Really create length through that left leg, pointing through the toes, hugging that left knee in. Remember, if the back does not like that, plant your right foot on the floor and just allow the body to find whatever feels good for it. Stretching out the back and the hips, relax the shoulders. You're breathing in and you're breathing out. The breath is the most important part of our practice. The breath calms our entire nervous system. It allows all thoughts to disappear from the mind, all the stress, the body to go. And if you want to come over with me, take that inhale. As we exhale, use that right hand to pull the left hip over as that left hand plants securely on the floor. Now remember, modify the legs and do a nice and gentler twist if it feels good for you. Remember your breath. Beautiful. If you want to go a little deeper, just try to pull that knee a little closer. Make sure that left shoulder is still secure, the heart is open, the breath is flowing, releasing any tension from the spine or our lower backs. And one more breath. Slowly bring yourselves around, go into a wider knee hug and just roll the knees right and left. That's it. Perfect. Now I'm going to go 2 legs over the head in your Dandasana, but if you want to stay here, bring those legs up and bring those toes down. Press into your hands, and this might be where you're staying in your Dandasana. I want you to push up through the heels, a really good stretch, the hamstrings, the lower back, for getting all the blood back into your lower back. But if you want to go deeper with me, you don't have to. I'm just going to shimmy forward. We're going to rock those legs up and over the body. Use your hands for support. Push into your elbows. A gentle stretch of the neck. Now sometimes if the hamstrings are a little tight, you might want to bend your knees. If you can get those legs over, that's great. You might not be there. You might be staying in your Dandasana. That's okay. Wherever you are, just make sure you're still breathing easily. Take a few breaths here. Pushing into the elbows, into the shoulders, just to protect your neck. This is a gentle stretch off our necks as well. One more. Beautiful. Now slowly roll it down. Bring those feet together again. Back into your reclined bound angle. Back is flat. Bring your hands under your belly. And just take a few breaths here. Again, just checking in with your body. Breathing in through your nose. And exhaling through your mouth. Perfect. And one more breath here. Just noticing, does that body feel more open? Do you feel some relief? as your nervous system felt like it's had a little bit of TLC. And then from here, come into your Savasana just by bringing those legs out and those arms. Turn those palms up, fingers are curled, toes are turned out. And finish by just taking a few intentional breaths in and breaths out. Again, breathing in, feeling the coolness of the air on those inhales and the warmth of those exhales. Notice how the body has let go, how it's released. And your mind and your body feel so much more at ease. One more deep, intentional breath, and maybe the deepest breath of your day. And let it go. Now bend your knees, roll to your sides. Take your time to bring yourself up to seated. Find a tall seat. And just take a moment to show yourself gratitude for showing up, for feeling the effects of this practice today, for showing your body some TLC and some compassion, and bringing some energy into your body. I'm going to take a big breath in, bring those hands up all the way overhead, bring the hands together, bring them to your heart, and give yourself a little bow. Namaste. I hope this practice brought some relief to you today.